was saying, all the substances, and again, it does not matter what it is. It could be computer games. It could be surfing the internet. I had someone say to me, yes, I was on the internet till 3 in the morning. Well, something's obsessive or compulsive about that behavior when you have a job and need to get up and have a family and need sleep. Something's off kilter. But so it's all about tranquilizing. And remember, people are looking for anesthesia, and they don't care if it's chocolate or alcohol. I mean, the need is the hierarchy of needs. If you're starving for food and you also haven't had oxygen for 3 minutes, and I offer you a tank of oxygen and a sandwich, you're going to throw the food on the floor because the hierarchy of needs says, give me oxygen. Well, for an addict, and whether it's food or alcohol or cocaine, give me the anesthesia, give me the drug, give me the thing to quiet my insides. And I said why diets don't work, because they're not getting to anything. So all these diet books that come out and say, well, maybe if you did the vegetable diet or the protein diet or the carbo diet, well, anybody can do that for a week or two, or even a month. Any alcoholic, actually almost any alcoholic, could probably quit for a week or two. But it doesn't address what's driving it, so you can't help but relapse. So all these people who are looking for the new best thing and the new best diet, they get discouraged over and over and over again, because there is some promise. The diet might make them feel better. They might be sticking to a lower calorie intake during the first 2 weeks, and then they inevitably backslide, because it's not about food, basically. One thing that's I love thinking about is that treatment originates outside of the body, and healing originates from inside. And that's what's so wonderful with EFTs, because while it is a treatment process, you're accessing the inside healing ability. And that's why I think EFT has the power to change all of the weight loss issues compared to any other treatment that's been out there, outside treatments. Remember that your clients, when I do sort of beginning interviews, your clients will give you all the information you need. Okay? Don't make assumptions that everybody's the same. I ask them questions, and they will give you everything you need to tap on, every feeling that is their issue, and it'll unfold very nicely for you when you ask them questions and just work with them for a few weeks. On the first page, the intake questions, these are important. You don't want to be rigid about making sure you cover them all, but it's really important just the collecting data. So question 1, how long have you been overeating? And with any symptom, that's important. When did it start? Was it a singular event? Was it a time period? Someone saying, I started overeating at age 12 when I went to camp, or someone saying, no, it was this one thing happened when I was in 2nd grade. So you want to know that. Who else in your family is overweight or severely underweight? People are always looking for the exact identification of a family member that's overweight. Watch for who's underweight, who was starving in their family, who had a food issue, who picked on them about their own food, who's commenting, who's involved in weight in their family. What happened the last time you reached your goal weight? This is very, very important. I was working with someone before I was doing much tapping. I was working with someone with hypnosis, and I asked her, well, what happened? She had been to Weight Watchers and been successful a couple times and then relapsed or fallen back, gained the weight again. I said, well, what happened the last time you reached your goal weight? And she said, no. I said, what happened? She said, this just can't be connected. What happened? And she said, she came home and announced to her family that she had reached her goal weight, and within 2 days her father died. And she has it forever connected in her mind. The association is there. From my class I did in New York, I asked that question, and 2 people burst out laughing and said, oh my God, the last time I was at my goal weight, I got pregnant. Now, they did not think they would get pregnant again. They weren't logically worried that they would get pregnant again. Their children were 17, 18, and 19. But emotionally, that is what was connected, and they were shocked. They said, how could that possibly be connected? Well, it was connected. Then the key, what emotions are you trying to tranquilize or avoid with food by being stuffed? In other words, you're not feeding your body anymore when you're eating more than you physically need or more than you need.